My Zoom patience is gone. I can't do it, counsel.
Okay, Judge, understood.
Do you understand that?
Wait, say it again, Your Honor.
Come take it off your ankle, but I'm removing the requirement that you have it.
Judge, I'm here.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you representing Norman Jackson?
I'm representing Javante Norman Jackson. That's correct, Judge.
All right. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
All right. What do we got?
Judge, I discussed this matter with, obviously, Mr. Jackson and Prosecutor Manarino. He's going to be pleading to malicious destruction of property and assault and battery with the dismissal of the disorderly conduct. In addition to that, he's going to be making restitution of $500 for some damaged property, which, among other things, included a cookie dispenser. Is that correct, Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
I want a cookie dispenser.
It was at Burger King, Your Honor.
It was at Burger King.
Oh, thank you. All right. All right, Mr. Jackson, is it Jackson Norman or Norman Jackson?
Jackson Norman.
Did you discuss your rights with Mr. Graziani today? Okay.
See, Jackson
Did you
Norman.
discuss your rights? Okay, with the attorney. Gotcha. Did you discuss your rights with the attorney?
I think I did talk
Judge,
to him.
may I interject, please?
I think I did talk to
Judge,
him.
may I interject? Please forgive me for interjecting. I went over it several times. I told him about his right to a trial by judge or jury and the potential for jail penalties. And the only thing is, obviously, because of logistics, he's not in a position to sign. With your permission and his permission, I will be signing this. Did I, in fact, read these rights to you, Mr. Jackson Norman? Did I explain those rights to you, sir? Did I explain those rights to you, sir?
We were going to talk to him about getting. You told me that we were going to talk to him about getting the tether.
I know that, but did I explain the rights to go to trial by judge or jury, sir? Judge, what he was alluding to is a tether that he has. Judge, what he was alluding to is a tether that he has. Please, Mr. Jackson Norman, one thing at a time, sir. The tether issue. We're pleading, but then we'll discuss the tether issue. Judge, he's aware of that. Okay, thank you for this. Judge, he's aware of that, and I apologize.
All right, and do you understand the possible penalty for? All right, and do you understand the possible penalty for MDOP, malicious destruction of private property?
Do you understand it, Mr. Jackson?
All right, you know what? No.
Do you understand it, Mr. Jackson?
All right, you know what? No. Give me another date. You need to be here in person.
Judge, can I have a breakout room with him again?
Mr. Jackson, you need to be here in person. You understand that?
I didn't know. They told me.
I understand that. That's why I'm telling you now. I'm giving you another date. You need to be here in person. What's the date?
November 6th.
November 6th, 9 a.m. So nothing. So November 6th, 9 a.m. you be here in person at the court. Clear?
Okay. What about this tether?
We can talk about the tether. Who's got him on a tether?
I believe one of the other judges, I believe it was Judge Teresa Patton that had him on the tether, Judge.
On these files?
I believe it was one of these files, Judge.
The only reason I asked, can y'all please remove me and trust me off of tether is because these places are looking at me crazy. Like I had a couple.
Dude, stop. We're talking about the tether right now.
Sorry. Yes,
I'm just trying to figure out who's got you on the tether and what it's for. Okay? It looks like it's on the disorderly person file. I've got an address for you on Warman Road. Is that a good address?
Yeah, that's my guardian, my SSI guardian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live in I just got a new apartment.
Where do you live?
That's my mother.
Okay, where do you live? Where's the new apartment?
It's in Westland on Brush Street, correct? Mr. Javante Jackson Norman.
Yes, it's on Brush. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put you on a personal bond. I will remove the tether. But you gotta be here on that November date so we can resolve these matters with this plea agreement. Do you understand that?
Wait, say it again, Your Honor.
Judge, if I may interject, there was a misunderstanding because Mr. Jackson Norman is frustrated with his tether. He did agree to this plea. He fully understood it. I believe we could place it on the record in a responsible way, Judge.
It hasn't worked so far.
Judge, he has a learning disability. That's the issue.
Okay, and it would be easier if he was in person. So we'll try it one more time. Sir, do you understand the possible penalty for assault and battery?
You said my.
I can't do it, counsel.
Okay, Judge, understood.
My Zoom patience is gone. I
Okay,
will see you
understood.
November 6th, Mr. Jackson, 9 a.m.
Yeah, but I thought y'all were gonna take my tether on.
I am. I've already told you I'm removing the tether.
Oh, y'all are.
I'm not going to come take it off your ankle, but I'm removing the requirement that you have it.
So I have to go downtown,
Exactly. You got to go give them back their equipment.
and then when
Then you need to get your butt here in my courtroom November 6th so we can resolve these matters.
okay, so
Now
so
listen
can
to
I
me. Listen to me. If you're not
Yes,
here
ma'am.
November 6th, I'm going to issue a bench warrant. And it's going to cost you 10 grand to get out of jail.
But you no. I'm look, I don't want any problem. I just got a new apartment. I'm not homeless anymore. I got a brand new apartment.
I'm excited for you. I'm just letting you know where I'm at. I want these old files resolved.
Okay, I will be there at
Okay.
you talking in Romulus, right? Downtown Romulus.
No, not downtown Romulus, Wayne Road, right next to City Hall and the library. There's only one courthouse in Romulus, sir.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
where I'm coming to, right?
Yeah, correct. So go downtown, get your tether off. We'll do the paperwork today.
Thank you,
Okay,
Judge.
and then next month on the 6th, I come to y'all.
Correct. And we'll mail a notice to the Warman address.
Okay, all right. So I can get my tether taken off today.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor, and I really
You're
appreciate. No. Honestly, I really appreciate y'all trusting me.
Honestly, you're welcome. I'll see you November 6th.
Okay, next month
All
on
right.
the 6th.
On the 6th.
Okay, thank you. Y'all enjoy y'all day.
License state for constitutional rights, be agreement, be not guilty pleas.
All right, Mr. Cleese, you understand your rights and options, correct? Do you understand the possible penalty for the charge? Added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? Did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township on September 20, 2025, or August 20, 2025? At that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied, sir? Counsel satisfied? I'll accept the plea. I'll dismiss all three original charges.
Yes, please.
All right. What else should I know about Mr. Cleese?
He's looking for getting this license. It's turned his life along quite remarkably in the next few months.
Good.
Understanding of that, it takes a little more than a few months to build space. But this is might be a second step. Taking a big first step, which is right.
How long you been clean?
Creating our motion.
Good for you. Good for you. Keep it up. Where do you work at?
Yeah, with driveways.
How long you been with the company? Okay. Anything else you want me to know before I sentence you, sir?
That's it, man.
All right. How soon do you think you'll have a license? Next month or two?
It's quite a process. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So that would probably be 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have a good solid 12 months
Mhm.
of right. Continues.
Yeah. So normally I'm going to order 4 days on a work program on this one, but that means you got to be here 4 days. Is that going to be a problem? Am I setting you up for failure without a driver's license?
He doesn't really know about it.
That's why I'm asking.
So originally, not just you, everybody, for defense like this was 4 days in work program. Standing license issue, it's all in the open, everybody knows about it. Literally doesn't want to sit here for failure, for transportation issues, will participate in that. So I don't know if there's an alternative.
There's always an alternative. Yeah. Is it, am I setting you up for a failure if I tell you you got to be here 4 days to take care of work program?
It would be hard.
All right, I'm going to have you do 36 hours charity work, community service, any IRS registered 501c3 charity. We've got a list downstairs at the front counter you can ask for. Most of them are in our area, not so close to Novi. But if you want to start with our list, you can do that. But as long as it's a nonprofit, we'll be satisfied. Official documentation from them that shows you've done 36 hours. Let's say by the 1st of December. Can you do it then? Month and a half? All right, got that?
You just didn't tell me.
Oh, the money, $500. Can you pay that today?
30 days, please.
30 days. We can do that. Got it?
Yep.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. Elizabeth Harris. Good morning, Mr. Duncan.
He was the parents who came out right.
Elizabeth Harris.
Good morning.
Judge, I met with the prosecutors and recommended to the court that my client be allowed to plead to an added count of disorderly person under 771.1 for 6 months. The retail fraud charge would be dismissed.
Thank you. Ms. Harris, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Duncan today? You understand all that? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge?
Yeah.
Understanding all of it, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? All right, Mr. Duncan, why don't you, voir dire, get me some facts from August 4th that support the plea?
This is on August 4th, 65, were you in the top of the band here in Queen Station?
Yes.
Were you at a Myers store there?
Yes.
And you went to the Myers store and did you attempt to steal certain items?
Yes.
Can you name a few of the items that you attempted to steal?
That was some t-shirts and some food. I think some frozen pizzas.
When you tried to steal it, you intend to pay for the items?
Yeah.
Thank you, Justice.
I'll accept the plea, dismiss the original charge. Anything I should know before I sentence?
Can say that in court today, this is her first time she's ever been in trouble. She's remorseful. And I don't think you're going to see her here again.
Where are you working?
At Feller Hospitality,
What do they do?
breakfast for the
Okay. Okay. How long you been with the company? Okay. What was going on? This is not normal behavior for you.
It's not. It was out of character and I was just falling on hard times and it was a totally embarrassing for me. I wish I never did it.
And Judge, just so you know, I always assume when I get a young lady like this in that it's not a person. So I really will.
Yeah.
Make sure. I assume that we all think in this business.
Yeah.
But you finally got caught.
Right.
And after really talking to her, I tend to believe that this
Yeah.
maybe a one-time thing.
Yeah.
And she's not very good. Yeah.
So my attitude is when I've got somebody that, some kid, it's a different issue. When I've got somebody that's an older adult that hasn't got anything on their record, then I'm worried about what was going on in your life that caused, what stressors caused you to act out like this. You say you were in a rough spot. Are you in a smoother spot now? So, okay. You don't need any resources. You're okay. Okay. All right. Anything else I should know before I sentence? All right. I'll go along with the delayed sentence for 6 months. During that time period, stay out of trouble, no new charges. I'm assessing 3 days on the court work program and $500 court costs. Can we take care of the money today?
Yeah.
All right, go downstairs. Cashier will take your money and then she'll send you over to schedule your 3 days on the work program. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Duncan. Cortez Smiley.
Thank you.
Good morning, counsel.
Good morning again, Judge. For the record, David, I'm suing Kofi number 52801. And on behalf of Mr. Smiley, can you say your name for the record?
Good morning.
Judge, we have reached a resolution. My client prepared to appeal to another licensed driver. The driver license is suspended, again, civil infraction will be dismissed. And I'll be able to accept that resolution.
All right. Mr. Smiley, you understand your rights and options after discussing those with counsel? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge today? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty today freely and voluntarily to the charge? Did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township on August 18, 2025 while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
Counsel satisfied?
I am.
So am I. I'll dismiss all three of the original charges. What should I know about Mr. Smiley before I sentence him?
I represent Mr. Smiley at East Point. I just happened to look at him today. Get an attorney, so I volunteered to represent him. He's on probation at East Point. He's still on social wage based upon, OWI second. And,
Stop. How far into probation are you? You just starting probation? You're getting towards the end? How long you been on probation there? Okay, go ahead, counsel.
Judge, we would ask the court just to both sides, and he's looking for 30 days.
Okay. Where do you work, Mr. Smiley?
Case manager for a law firm,
Okay.
accidents.
You should be doing radio. Yeah. You got a radio voice.
I do commercial stores.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. All right. Anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you?
Yeah, okay. I wasn't aware of that license and so on. I see, I called OWI, kept my license, and they didn't ever send me anything in the mail stating that I
Okay.
lost my license. So, and the officer said it looked like I lost my license like a week ago. We were notified. So,
Did you ever get notice?
no, I got notice once I finally went to Secretary of State and asked them about it.
Right.
And they said they sent it to an old address.
Okay.
It was a week prior to me getting the car tried.
All right. Anything else, gentlemen?
Nothing for.
Fines that cost $500, pay within 30.
Yes. Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You as well. My bad.
Diana Hanson. Morning, Josh. Do you have Hanson on the docket twice? Because I only have one file. Oh, she's in there. Jamie only called one. Miss Hanson, are you going forward today without an attorney? All right. It is my understanding that you're going to plead guilty to 2 charges of no valid operator's license on person. The prosecutor wants me to dismiss 1 drove while license suspended charge from January 20th and 1 from November 23. Is that correct? Okay.
Say good morning.
Good morning. Did you read your rights form? You understand those rights and the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for the charges? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to these 2? All right, let's start with November 23, 24. Did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied? I'll accept your plea on that one. January 20, 2025, did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied? You understand that these, when these charges hit your record, the Secretary of State is likely to resuspend you.
Oh, I did not know, but now I do.
All right. What is the status of your license? What do you have to do to get, you owe money? What's the problem?
I stay European State. Haven't had my license for the last 6 months.
Okay. So they're probably going to resuspend it for some period of time because of these. Are you working? Where do you work and how long have you been employed there?
Is that true? Just back there for 6 months.
Who do you work for?
Right.
What do they do?
We have contracts with, and cash call, regular zone.
Got it. Anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you?
You get the best price you can. Other than that, I'm just trying to do my best.
All right, one file you've posted $150, correct?
For the warrant, both warrant, please.
I think some of that went to a civil infraction.
I just came in, I think last Thursday, so I thought that's when my court date was
Right.
paid, 130 for the other month.
Yeah, it looks like you took care of a no proof of insurance and a defective equipment. Did you pay those?
Yeah.
Yeah, so all your money's not on these files. Some of your money went to close those files. You follow me?
6 months.
All right, well, I'm only showing one bond of $150. You got anything that I'm not seeing?
Just did it like 4 days ago.
The 272A file, the 2025 file, she posted $130 on it.
Okay, all right, so 130 on one, 150 on the other, is that right? All right, anything else? All right, on each one of these files, fines and costs are $300. Your bonds will apply. Can you pay the balance today, or do you need to work something out?
Payment plan would appreciate.
All right. All right. Go downstairs and set that up at the counter. You're welcome. McClendon?
Yeah, the thing on behalf with Mr. Ernestson, but I think she's actually ready for trial. She's seeking for that.
Good morning.
She grabbed, set the show cause or free trial, I'm sorry. I guess say that.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Got about 5 different documents to me today, so if there is any warrants, we ask anything to be recalled at this point in time, complaints here and done short. We have reached a resolution in this matter, Your Honor. The pending driving while license suspended will be dismissed and determined considering a guilty plea of no operator's license on person. And the civil infraction on the B case, the traffic signal will be dismissed.
All right, and there's a warrant file on a Romulus file today. If you ask, Angela might be able to take care of that today.
Is it on this? So it's
I've got two Drobo licenses. I got a Van Buren that had the civil infraction, that's the plea agreement, and then I've got another one that's just a warrant status Romulus case,
okay.
which is not on the docket.
Okay. I didn't know if because Dave's sitting over, I got Dave's pleas on the docket. He's running right now with Judge Martin. So I just didn't.
on the docket?
Who are we on? And
It's okay.
McClendon.
London, we have Ernest, we have 2 files.
Okay, because I've only got one on the plea agreement.
I didn't.
Yeah, this will be traffic control.
Yeah, that's this, yeah, but that's all you got is one misdemeanor, one civil infraction? Yeah, so the Romulus case is not on the docket. It's in warrant status. So let's take care of this one. I'll let you go talk to Angela and see if you can take care of the Romulus one as well. I'll leave that one there. All right, Mr. McClendon, you discussed your rights and options? Understand all that? Do you understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Are you pleading guilty to that charge freely and voluntarily today? Did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township on August 19, 2025? Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied at that time? I'll accept your plea to the added charge. I'll dismiss both the original charges that were issued on August 19th. What's the status of the license now? Just, you owe money? All right, are you working? Where do you work?
Yeah,
What do they do?
that's what it is.
How long you been there? Good. Anything else I should know before I sentence you?
Just that, yeah, as you said, making admirable steps to get this whole thing wrapped up and not to worry about who's in the rearview mirror.
Yep. All right, looks like you have a total of $1,200 that you owe us on other stuff. Are you on a payment plan now? Are you in a position you can commit to some regular payments? All right, so today's file is not part of that 12. Today's file is $500 fines plus court costs and 4 days on the court work program. So go downstairs, set up a payment plan, get started on some kind of monthly, regular, weekly payments, whatever you can do. And schedule 4 days on the work program. You pick the days. Any questions? Good luck. We'll see you again in a minute, hopefully.
Yeah.
I've got the file right here. Sullivan, Dylan.
Thank you. Attorney Josh Atherton on behalf of Mr. Dylan Sullivan, today's arraignment and pre-trial. The way forward would be the arraignment stand you as partner plead not guilty. Mr. Sullivan, please put your name on the record, sir. Dylan Sullivan.
All right, final pretrial complainant to appear.
And Stephon Johnson. The only other thing we have to address is the no contact between now and the court date.
What time you want to,
Sorry.
what time you want to do that on the 4th, Heather?
There should be 15 minutes started.
I'm with you guys that day, so whatever makes it easiest on the docket.
8:30? All right, you're working?
Yes.
Where do you work? How long you been there? All right. What's the complainant's name? Do you know?
Stephon Johnson with an F. Stean. Last name common spelling Johnson.
All right, Mr. Sullivan, is that a gentleman you know or is that a stranger to you? So is there any reason for you to have contact with him? I'm going to put you on a personal bond. First condition is the obvious one, stay out of trouble. Second one's pretty obvious, show up in court December 4th. Third one is no contact with Mr. Johnson. No phone calls, no letters, no social media contact. You see him at Taco Bell, you're eating at Burger King, no contact. Understood? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you screw that up? Any questions?
No.
You can put your hand down. You owe us $882 on some civil infractions. Are you in a position to set up some kind of payment plan?
Yes.
Do that today before you leave the building? All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Raymond McKinney.
Right. Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowden, appearing on behalf of and with Mr. McKinney, certainly, Judge Nate, thank you, sir. Your Honor, today, the balance of the rain in wait for me to stand here. We've also had a chance to prosecute to adjourn this matter. We have no objection. I believe she has designated November 20th. We have no objections to that.
Time, Heather?
8:30.
All right, you'd waive formal reading, you said? I'll enter not guilty plea. Are you working, sir? Where do you work?
Fire
What's that? What do you do?
I'm the service agent.
What do they do? Automotive stuff? How long you been with the company? Where'd you work before that?
Fire USA.
How long were you with that company? Good. All right, I'm gonna put you on a personal bond on this one. First condition is the obvious one, that you stay out of trouble. Second one, you show up in court on November 20th at 8:30 in the morning. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess up on bond? Any questions? You're all set.
Your Honor, we get notice today.
Yep, just a few minutes.
I believe there's also a no contact order, to be a.
Not on any paperwork I saw.
I've explained to him.
Brianna Lindsay.
Ready, Your Honor. Your Honor, for the record, Jeff Dobbs, I did not be asking.
Good morning.
And Your Honor, today's date, time set for ranking and stand to go formal meeting stand. Also had a chance to pre-trial this. You have executed legally subject to court approval, and that agreement is, Lindsay's going to be in charge of retail fraud. with the understanding the matter will be taken from a 7 month for a period of 6 months. The understanding being if she complies with all the court's wishes at the expiration of 6 months, they may consider dismissal of these charges. There is restitution agreed to pay $51.81.
5181?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Lindsay, did you discuss your rights with counsel?
Yes, I did.
You understand those rights and the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for today's charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? On June 25, 2025, did you try to take some merchandise from a store in Van Buren Township without paying for that merchandise?
Yeah.
All right. What store was that? Walmart? What was the merchandise? Satisfied, Mr. Bowles? So am I. What should I know before I sentence?
Your Honor, this was a one-off deal for Sarah Pinto.
All right.
She was leaving for Florida, Your Honor. She'd have a bunch of no excuses.
All right. Are you working, Miss Lindsay? Where do you work? How long? Okay. All right. And no prior history. So this is not normal behavior for you. What was going on?
Like I said, I lied in my basket of these things, so I honestly may have missed that item.
All right.
I'm really not even sure what item it was, but I feel like I do it all the time, right? For the next day, so.
All right. Anything else you want me to consider? I'll delay sentence for 6 months. During that time period, stay out of trouble, no new criminal offenses. Court costs are assessed the amount of $350 plus the $51.81 for restitution. Can you pay that today?
You wanna,
No, the $401.81. Make plans downstairs. You also owe us $900 on other files. Just get it all rolled into one. All right, good luck. Deshaun Sewell?
Telling you on the court record, that's about it, very on the. Certainly, don't have.
Thank you.
Your Honor, today's date time set for rating in this matter, we're grateful. Standing. Also had a chance to pre-trial this case, we have an executed plea brief. Subject to court approval, but in that agreement, Mr. Sewell be pleading guilty to the added count, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive vehicle with the understanding the original charge would be dismissed.
Sir, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch? You understand those rights and the options those rights give you? And do you understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to that charge today? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today, sir? Did you drive a vehicle at or near the airport on August 17, 2020? Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied at the time? I'll accept your plea, dismiss the original charge. What's the status now, Mr. Bowditch?
Your Honor, is, this is a 5-year-old case. But he has been working through the court systems. He has a couple to go before he gets his license.
Good. You working? Where do you work? How long you been at Amazon? When are you going to get your license back? Any idea?
They're short, let's work on it, so I thought. Take care of it.
So it's just a matter of paying the money off? Okay. All right. So generally speaking, I'm going to order 4 days work program in this charge. That means you have to be here 4 days at 8 o'clock in the morning. If that's setting you up for a failure, I'll give you another option. You schedule the days. Yeah, you don't have to do 4 days in a row. Can you do that? You sure? All right. All right, on the file, what do we got? All right, fines and costs, $555 and 4 days on the court work program. Can you pay that today or do you need options? Set that up downstairs when you set up your work program. Any questions? Good luck with your license. Is it Desera Shaw? Shaw?
Ready, Your Honor. Your Honor, for the record, Jeff Bob, steering on behalf of the big fish. Ma'am, can you tell us every name and record, please? That's the right. Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, today's date for violation of probation in this matter. I believe, Ms. Shaw was sentenced maybe around February.
Yeah, early February.
She was supposed to do, 10 hours of community service. She has completed none. So we're pleading guilty to the violation. We've had a nice talk. She promises now, if the court is willing to extend her a little mercy, she'll have everything done by the end of November.
What was the problem?
Well, she had school. She's just now graduating and getting up some free time.
Where'd you finish school at? Alright. Well, now you got a retail fraud conviction on your record. Which I'm assuming you didn't have any convictions before. All right. 20 hours community service. And I'll give you until December 1st. Actually, I'll give you until January 1. Good luck. Amala Bradley. Good morning, Council.
Morning, Alan. Proceed, so on behalf of with, I'm of the.
How you been? It's been a while. You haven't been out here for a while. Yeah, yeah, good to see you. Good. What are we doing with Miss Bradley?
Bradley is going to, plead guilty to the, allowing, the person out.
Yep.
She prepared, she read over and that's she prepared to complete the,
Thank you. Did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Easthope? Understood all that good stuff? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? And are you pleading guilty to that charge today freely and voluntarily? Did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township on August 28, 2023? 25. Were you suspended, revoked, or denied at the time?
Well, I don't think it's his fault, but it would be so much easier if he would lie.
He didn't know.
No, it's not. I'm not blaming him that he wasn't here.
Marisa Stutz. Good morning, Council.
Good morning.
Good morning. You know what? Write that down, sign, I'm taking it home to my wife. I keep telling her that and she just doesn't believe it. Yeah. I keep telling her, I use it all up here. What are we doing for Miss Stutz?
Judge Brief, used to be from, change to a failure to report.
Yep.
Sign off on her rights. And she's gonna accept that plea as we stand here today.
All right. Ms. Stutz, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel? Understood all that? And do you understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to the charge freely and voluntarily today? Counsel, would you voir dire and give me the facts I need?
September 27th, 2025, were you at the airport here in Romulus?
Yeah.
And at that time, did you have a minor accident in the parking garage? And ultimately, at that time, you left the scene at that time? Okay, you did give your identification, just to get me the scene. Yes, that is it. Thank you.
You satisfied?
Yeah.
So am I. I'll accept the plea, dismiss the original charge. What should I know before I sentence?
Judge, my client's single mom. She's been working steadfast for the last couple of decades in the advertising business. She travels quite a bit out of town, in and out of town. She keeps coming back to Washington, D.C. 25 years ago, she had a blemish on her record, but she's been the sheriff since that time.
All right. Don't feel that you have to, but is there anything you want to add? All right. You're welcome. All right, I think I said this. I accepted the added plea, dismiss the original charge, fines and costs on this file, $350. Can you take care of it today? All right. Go downstairs, see our cashier. Counsel, I love the tie. Yeah.
Great seeing you. This place has really changed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good seeing you. Well,
Have a nice day. David, is it man? Come on up. Good morning, Mr. Mays.
Good morning, Your Honor. William Hayes, on behalf of Mr. Mann. Judge, I filed a data master motion. Prosecutors asked 30 days to respond. When we tried to resolve the case, perhaps short of the motion, so I granted their request.
20th?
Just make sure that I've got 3 dates though, because
Yeah.
November is a real mess right now.
December. How about December 4?
I got an in-person 14B at 9, but I can be here by say 11.
If we do, if we do the motion.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what was that date? December 4th? December 4, 11 a.m.
Thank you very much, Trevor. Will that be before you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we keep the motions.
see you then.
All right. Have a good day, John.
Thanks, Judge.
We'll get you a motion or a notice, Mr. Man. Just have a seat. We'll get you a piece of paper. Crosley?
Now that we've seen this entire courtroom session unfold, there are a few important things worth breaking down about what actually happened here. On the surface, it might look like a chaotic Zoom hearing filled with confusion, but when you step back and analyze it from a legal perspective, it becomes a fascinating snapshot of how modern courts balance efficiency, fairness, and patience. Let's start with the first case involving Javante Jackson Norman. The core charges here were malicious destruction of property and assault and battery. In simple terms, malicious destruction of property means intentionally damaging someone else's property. In this case, the damage apparently involved items at a Burger King, including a cookie dispenser. The plea agreement also included $500 in restitution, which is money paid back to compensate for the damage. Now, restitution is actually a very common element in misdemeanor cases like this. Courts often prefer restitution because it directly addresses the harm caused while avoiding the need for longer criminal proceedings. But here's where things became complicated. The judge was trying to place the plea agreement on the record, which requires the defendant to clearly acknowledge several things: their rights, the potential penalties, and the fact that they are entering the plea voluntarily. These questions are not optional. They are legally required to ensure that the defendant fully understands what they are agreeing to. But in this hearing, the defendant seemed distracted and focused almost entirely on the ankle tether he was wearing. That tether is a type of electronic monitoring device commonly used when someone is released on bond, but the court still wants to track their movements. From the defendant's perspective, the tether was clearly frustrating him, especially since he mentioned people looking at him crazy because of it. The judge ultimately agreed to remove the tether, but only on the condition that the defendant appear in person at the next court date. And that's a critical point. Courts often remove restrictions when they feel confident the defendant will comply with future court orders, but if that trust is broken, the consequences escalate quickly. That's why the judge issued a very clear warning about the bench warrant. If the defendant fails to appear in court on the scheduled date, the judge can issue a warrant for arrest. And in this case, the judge specifically mentioned a $10,000 bond amount that could be required for release. That's not just a casual threat, it's the court establishing a strong incentive for compliance. The rest of the session showed several other routine but important courtroom procedures. You saw plea agreements where charges were reduced or dismissed, defendants being assigned community service instead of jail time, and judges carefully asking about employment, transportation, and financial ability before imposing sentences. Those questions may seem casual, but they serve a very real purpose. Judges often tailor sentences to avoid setting defendants up for failure. For example, if someone doesn't have a driver's license, ordering them to attend a work program every morning might be unrealistic. That's why you saw alternatives like community service or extended payment plans. And that brings us to the bigger takeaway from this entire session. Courtrooms are not just places where punishment happens. They're also places where judges constantly weigh accountability against practicality. The goal is not simply to punish someone, but to resolve cases in a way that encourages compliance and prevents future offenses. But here's the question for you. When a defendant struggles to understand what's happening in court, whether due to confusion, stress, or even a learning disability, should the court slow things down to ensure total understanding, or should the system prioritize efficiency and move cases along as quickly as possible? That balance between fairness and efficiency is something courts deal with every single day. If you found this courtroom breakdown interesting and want to see more real cases explained step by step, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments about what you think happened here, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.